On October 23rd, 2014, this is Advanced Lesson number 16, Day 3, Part 3. Greeting bridge friends, Michael here at Bridge Hands, and welcome you to the third part of our show. We're going to take a look at 3 questions. That is number 13 through number 16 on our poll, and we're going to have 2 hands on each of those, so I think we can get through those in this portion. The first is we're going to take a look at a jump to the 2 level in the 4th seat. What's that all about? On the next one, we're going to take a look at where we're a passed hand, our partner opens, and then we do a jump on our rebid. Here again, strange bids require strange agreements, don't they? And the third one, it's going to be a little bit more traditional, where it's opening at 1 no trump, and then we go to 3 of a minor. Okay, shall we go ahead? Let's jump on in and see how we do. So on our first one, we're going to take a look at the question, and here it is. Pass, 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 and you bid 2 hearts. The survey says 2 hearts is preemptive, weak, and obstructive. Well, we snagged 27% on that one. 2 hearts shows opening values, little or no outside defensive tricks in the other suits. In other words, all of the concentration of the honors is pretty much in the heart suit. Another 23% there. 2 hearts shows opening values, good 5 card plus suit, and 2 plus defensive tricks on the other suits. There's another 27%. So what do you think? Well, we'll take a look at that. So we have a 3-way split decision, and here we have one respondent says, a good hand, no point in preempting. I agree. Approximately a 6-card suit, could be a good 5, I suppose, in my opinion. 14 plus with good playing strength, or a bit better, not needing much for a raise to gain. Now, why might you make a bid like that? 2 hearts in the 4th seat. Well, you might have shortage on a side suit and don't want the opponents to obstruct your auction when, lefty in the 1st seat he passed initially. Now maybe he's going to want to come in with a jump bid if you just went to 1 heart. Okay, next person says, should expect to make 4 hearts if the partner has 10 points. Very perceptive, but there's not all 10-point hands are the same. If your partner maybe has 3 cover cards, primary honors, maybe shortness, and trump support, yes, I agree. Not many have discussed this, in my opinion. I like it as 10 to 13 points. Well, I don't know about 10 points with decent hearts, but we'll do something else if parred once. Whatever the agreement, I don't think that it's important to have an agreement, as the occurrence of this call is rare. Well, maybe, but when they come up, then what? Another person says, preemptive with a good 11 to a bad 13 points, at least 5 hearts. Well, you could play it that way if you thought you had more fungible value in that method, but I would say it might be where in 4th seat, maybe you actually go to the 3 level in a minor, 3 clubs or 3 diamonds, and you are spooked with the opponents having a big spade fit. You know, I used to think that way, and then I found out oftentimes my partner may have 4 in that spade suit also, so after a while I stopped chasing my shadow, and something you may want to consider also. Well, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at some hands here, and our first one we have where West is a 6, 3, 2, 2. King, Jack 10, 9, 8, 6 times. Queen 10 3 times, King 10 doubleton, and a 10-9 in hearts. 3, 4, 2 distribution for a 6-card suit is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, some of you may want to open that 1 club and rebid a club. I don't know. It's not bad. I like these 10s here, and the 9. You got some good body cards here. It might be worth doing. Anyway, this West says, no, I don't think so. I'm going to pass. Over to the North hand. It is a 4, 4, 3, 2. 4, 4 in the red suits. Ace, King 4 times in diamonds. Queen 3 times in clubs. Jack 4 times in hearts, and 2 small spades. 7, 8, 9, 10-ish, a pass. Over to the East hand. It is a 6, 3, 2, 2 again. Ace, Jack 6 times in spades. 3 diamonds, 2 hearts, and 2 small clubs. Do you want to pass? That's an interesting question, isn't it? I think some of you in 3rd seat, your partner's a passed hand, you might want to mix it up a little bit and bid 2 spades. If you do, as long as you don't get set, you're going to make it hard for the opponents, aren't you? You've got The master suit spades have taken away so much of the bidding space, and the oxygen is thin when they start coming in at the 3 level. Who knows? I would normally like to have 2 of the top 3 honors or 3 of the top 5. Ace, Jack, 10 would be good enough for me. My partner's a pass 10. I think I might want to do that. Anyway, they passed. Okay, to the south hand. Well, here we have it. It's a 5-3-3-2. Ace, King, Queen, 5 times in hearts. Beautiful suit. Queen, 9-8 in spades. Jack, 9-8 in diamonds. I don't know. And Ace, double 10 in hearts. So, if you have an agreement that in the 4th seat, if you go to the 2 level, and that's very strongly suggestive of game. If your partner's got values, you want to at least have your partner explore it. And if not, if they're kind of bust, fine. But if you were to go 1 heart, as I mentioned, if old Lefty here says, I think I'm going to come in 3 clubs myself and mixed up a little bit, the auction gets a little bit more tenuous when your partner bids 3 hearts. Does it show just a minimal hand with 6 points? Does it show 10 points? They're probably wondering, you in 4th seat, did you maybe only have 10 or 11 points? Yes, inquiring minds must know. So I think the 2 heart bid in 4th seat does have some value, doesn't it? At any rate, 2 hearts it is, and now this person's not going to come at 3 clubs, I don't think. They missed their chance before. And after that, well, let's see. We've got, we said 10 points, and we have 4 hearts. Looking pretty good there. We have 2 cover cards, 2 primary honors in diamonds, and we have Jack 4th. That's worth at least about another half to a cover card there, isn't it? If you got a 4-card suit, especially with Jack 4th, I'd say you can probably go to 4 hearts based upon your partner, showing that they have about a 7 loser, and I think we can cover 3 of them here with our Ace King and the Jack 4th in trump. So 4 hearts it is, and the opening lead is, well, what do you want to lead from this monstrosity here? I don't know. I guess you could lead the Jack of clubs from the top of the interior sequence. You might want to lead the low diamond. I don't think you want to lead the spade, or you could just make a passive lead of a trump, and that's probably as good as anything. Cut down on the roughing power from the opponents. So that's what the lead is, and after the 9 of hearts comes out, we win it with King, a little obtusely, rather than the Queen, I suppose. And what's our plan of attack here? Well, if they let a diamond, would you let it right around to the Jack? When you have a 7-card side suit? Boy, I don't know, but we can see that we possibly have 1 club loser if we don't have a chance for finesse and they get a chance to pitch elsewhere. We have 1 diamond loser. We have 2 spade losers. So we've got a little bit of work to do. Let's go about it. So, okay, we go ahead and play the ace of hearts. That means they're both followed. That takes care of that suit. It was a 5-4-2-2. And what's our plan here? Well, can't do too much on diamonds, can we? But we can try finessing the clubs. Now, I don't think it's going to be a singleton club, but you might still want to play the ace, just if you're really lucky. Okay, so you've won the ace. You come around, and fortunately, the king of clubs was onside. That's helpful. And they come back with the king of spades. Yeah, a little bit desperate measures in desperate times. So it worked. A little late, though, to get the rough, and it wouldn't have actually caused you to be able to set the contract. But okay. And now the 2 of your partners ace, and partner is looking at the dummy up in the north hand, and they come back with a diamond, low, of course. Then it goes to the 10, and we win with the king in the north hand. Play the club and quickly jettison a diamond. Thank you very much. And we're home free at this point. So we have made our 10 tricks. Now, as I mentioned, if you had just played 1 heart in this situation, yeah, you might have Lefty come in. We'll probably see that coming up pretty soon. But we would normally like to have a 6-card suit with some good texture to it, some good primary honors. But if you've got this, ace, king, queen 5 times, it's almost like a 6-card suit, isn't it? As long as you don't have Jack 4th against you. So I agree. I think that was a good bid here, and that's the time when you may want to go ahead and use it. Well, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our next hand, 13B. Pass by west, pass by north. Let's say This time they want to mix it up a little bit and go 2 spades over in the east hand. Well, yeah, that does kind of make it tough, doesn't it? So over in south, wow, do you want to come in with 3 hearts with this hand? Well, I don't think so. It's a nice hand, but it's not a great hand. And we do have queen third behind the 2 spade bidder. I'm going to leave it to my partner. Pass, pass, and to the partner. You have, only 2 spades, and you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Borrowing a king from your partner in the pass-out seat gives you 13 points. Partner, don't forget that we borrowed it from you since we're in the pass-out seat. 13 points. Are you going to come in after a 2-spade bid? Well, I don't know. I don't like the opponent stealing auctions from me. They could have a full 13 to 15 points. We don't know what's going on in third seat. They rolled the dice, and it's up to us, isn't it? I think I would go ahead and make a call, a takeout double. If my partner wants to convert it to a penalty double, fine. If they want to come back on any other suits, fine. At any rate, this North isn't in on the game here, and they just reluctantly pass. Remember, borrow a king in the pass-out seat. So on play, we're going to go ahead and try that ace of hearts, and our partner shows a discouraging signal. I'm not sure what that's all about, but there is a 10 doubleton in the dummy over here in the west hand. So, okay, we're going to go ahead with the ace of clubs. Partner plays a 3. I guess that's as encouraging as they can do with queen 3 times. Play another club, and partner now plays a 2. Okay, I guess it was somewhat encouraging there, wasn't it? So everybody follows. And a third club to the jack, to the queen. And they don't rough in the declare hand. They said, oh, they're going to pitch a heart. They can see where this is going. And so we can pitch a heart also, I suppose, a higher heart to show a little encouragement. And the ace of diamonds comes out from ace-king. And even if you didn't have the king, recall that when your lefty is the declarer, you can lead an unprotected ace if you see especially some threatening dummy situations. So you don't have to worry about, most all the time, of getting trapped there. It's a good play. So back to a heart, and they rough in. Okay, an ace of spades, another spade. We do not go up with the queen, of course. And so a 9 to the king, which was doubleton over there in the west hand. And a club back. They're pitching a diamond this time, and we're roughing in. We go up with our top heart. Of course, they rough that. They play another spade, and they're hoping that somehow that queen's going to work. It is not. Procrastination does not gain any benefits there, and so our partner wins with the king. So that is East-West 7. So they missed it by 1. Not bad. They kept us out of game. Not bad at all. That got some good dividends, even if it was doubled. Vulnerable, that would only be 200 points versus we miss 400, 600 points if we're vulnerable our way, plus that. So I think that, yes, this 2-spade bid was a good effort with this ace-jack. I'm okay with that. Ace-10, I don't know. But I'd like to see ace or king when you do it at the 2 level, and hopefully you don't have too many defensive tricks, right? So in terms of the bidding after that, I can't see coming in at 3 hearts personally, and over in the pass-out seat with a doubleton or singleton, and you've got 10 points, borrowing a king, making it 13. They preempted. They wanted to mix it up, and we're going to go ahead and play dice with them by making a takeout double or letting our partner convert it to a penalty double. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try another hand. Okay, on our question number 14, this was the one where it went pass by me, pass to you, 1 of a minor, 1 diamond in this case, and now I jump to 2 hearts. Is that preemptive or not? Our survey says 2 hearts is weak, obstructive, and preemptive. We have 51% that said, yeah, I think so. 2 hearts shows opening values, little or no outside defensive tricks in the other suits, only 5% there. 2 hearts shows a good 5+ hard suit and a 2+ defensive tricks with the outside suits. 19%. Well, I tend to be in that 19%. 2 hearts is artificial, conventional bid. I don't know what that one might be, but good for you if you have it. And then no responses. We had 18%. This is, I don't know. It's Vuja Day. Vuja Day. Remember George Carlin? Opposite of deja vu. Seen that before? Vuja Day. I've never seen that before. Okay, presumably invitational, 5 plus hearts, and diamond support. How about that? And we've got a name for that. Not much use in playing it as splinters. No point playing it as weak with hearts. Open 2 hearts. Another person says, it is a fit showing jump. That's what it is. If you have heard it before, that's where we play it. It shows a fit with your partner in the diamond suits, and it also shows you have another suit. It is showing a fit and saying, partner, I like this other flavor. How do you feel about my hearts? Okay, another says, past hand jumps should be fit showing to cater to when the opener opened subminimally. Opener must have a landing spot if operating. In other words, okay, if you don't like my 2 heart bids, let's just go back to diamond. If you were subminimal, I'm okay with playing at 3 diamonds. Fine, if you're weak. If someone this to me, I would say it shows almost an opening values with no more than 5 hearts. Okay, in other words, they're saying it wasn't a preempt. And the others would say hearts plus diamond, invitational values, another way of saying fit showing jumps. A drop dead bid? Huh, really? Oops, this isn't the same as a weak jump shift by responder as an unpassed hand. If you are playing weak jump shifts by unpassed hand, then 1 diamond, 2 hearts. Okay, that is alertable, and it's showing with less than 6 points and a long heart suit. Probably kind of trashy. No 2 of the top 3, please. Depending on vulnerability, play the score. Well, maybe. How could partner have opening values to bid 2 hearts if they didn't open? What am I missing? I'm a Vuja Day type of person. Well, enough of that. Let's go ahead and head for the table and see if we can concoct a hand and different ways to play it. So here we go. Okay, so South is the dealer and has a ace, king, jack, 9, 8, 5 times in hearts, jack, doubleton in spades, 10, 9, 8, 7 in diamonds, and a queen doubleton in clubs. Okay. I think that's a fairly nice hand, but not enough to open. Got this queen doubleton, jack doubleton, lonely quackers, queens and jacks. So 7, 8, 9-ish points, maybe 10, 11. No, I don't think we're going to open this one. Over to the west hand. Well, isn't this an interesting hand, isn't it? It's a 7, 4, 1, 1. Ace, king, 9 running in clubs, 7 times. Queen, 10, 4 times in spades. Lonely lady, the queen of hearts, and a singleton in the diamond suit also. Not sparkling so much. But look at those black cards. Well, this West decides to pass, and I wouldn't do that. Would you? I hope not. Not with a 7, 4, 2, 1 with these values. I've got 7, 8, 9 high card points in my 2 suits. I don't like to, when using the rule of 20, count the lonely honors and side suits. But that would be 9 plus 11 long, right? Use the length of the 2 suits. So 7 plus 4 is 11, plus the 9 high card points equals 20. The rule of 20 says open. Okay, I would open too. I wouldn't make a preempt, even if my partner, well, if they were a past hand, I might do something. More on that later. But normally you don't like to make a preempt when we have a 4-card major, especially the spade suit. But here I would just open a club and just continually rebid clubs up to the 3 level. Okay, at any rate, they passed. Over to the north hand, it is a 5, 3, 3, 2. Ace, queen, jack, 5 times in diamonds. Ace, king, 3 times in spades. 10, third in hearts, and 2 small clubs. Opening, I think 1 diamond. Some of you might want to open it 1 no trump. 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe 1 distribution is 8, then another 7, 15, including your distribution. But with a doubleton and tripleton in the side rounded suits with no honors at all that are working, I don't feel like that's the right bid. If I have to rebid a no trump after my partner bids a heart or a spade, I guess I'm making a little bit of underbid because it's normally a rebid of 1 no trump is 12 to 14. That's my style. Like to have at least 1 good honor on the side suit. Okay, so over to the east hand, nothing here. 4, 4, 3, 2. 4, 4 in the majors, no points there. King 3 times in diamonds, jack 10 of clubs, no bid. back to us in the south hand. Well, we passed, and now what do you want to do? Here's a chance maybe where you'd want to make a 2-heart call, not a 1-heart call. Why not a 1-heart call? Because of this. Because of West. They are dying to make a bid, and if we bid 1 hearts, I would certainly go 3 clubs. I don't know why I missed the bid the first time, but I'm going to come back and play now, and it's going to be a tough auction to find your 4-heart game. So if we bid 2 hearts at this point, showing that we've got 10, 11 points, we have support for partner's diamond, right? Fit showing jump, and we also have good hearts. Partner, do we have a double fit between diamonds and hearts? If so, that's worth an extra trick, isn't it? And what else? If we've got a double fit, oh yeah, the opponents will have a double fit. And who owns the master suit? Not us. Yeah, good opponents, they'll know that. So, something to consider. At any rate, 2 hearts it is. Now 3 clubs, I don't know. You might want to do it, but it's kind of like, what's that all about? It's no longer preemptive as much, is it? Okay, so at any rate, after 2 hearts, let's say it's a pass. Partner in the north, hopefully they're not thinking it is a weak bid because it has a very good value, fungible value, to use it when you got a problem with your lefty, maybe coming in with a long suit. And sure enough, how many losers do we have? We've got a fit with partner. Partners looks like they've got 10, 11 points. What's our losers? Well, we've got 3 losers in hearts, don't we? 1 loser in spades is 4. 1 loser in diamond is 5, maybe, but if fit showing, they might not have a loser there. And 2 losers there. 7 is just an opening hand. You wish you had a 6 loser hand. I don't know. It's a close call. I think I would say, well, if my partner's got some good coverage in the diamond suit, I'll go. But if I'm not, I'm going to at least go 3 hearts. And if it's 3 hearts, I think South will still go for hearts, knowing that you've now got a fit in hearts, and we know that we've got a fit in diamonds. Partner could have 3, I suppose. But if they didn't go, I think I would still give it a song and a prayer and go for anyway. Partner at least showed trump support, and that's what we were looking for. Okay, so the opening lead is the ace of clubs. And the dummy has 2 small clubs. Our partner over in the east showed the 10. Don't know why they didn't want to show encouragement by playing the jack. They come back as a switch to a diamond and to the ace. And we get a little of encouragement by east playing the 5 rather than the 4. All right, a heart. And we're doing the finesse. No. Why not? Well, do the finesse next time. Don't do the finesse the first time. When you've got ace king like this, you can do the finesse next time around. You can certainly get up to the north hand in the spade suit. So in this case, if you had not done that, you would be going down because it was a singleton queen by West. So when you've got your ace king like that, that part of the lesson is go ahead and split your 2 top honors, the ace king, just in case it is queen singleton, a discovery play. Okay, good. Okay, so we come back with the spade up to the king, and now we go ahead and we can be most certain that it is going to be a split over into the east hand and West will be out. And we can go ahead and play to our 8 of hearts, fine. Play our ace of hearts and the jack of hearts, and it was 4-1, that 28% chance. And because we went up with the top honor the first time and caught that singleton, we're good to go. So, okay, we're going to play the diamond, and as expected, the finesse does not work. And the club comes around, they win the king, but we rough in, and so we are good to go, making our 10 tricks. So once again, that should have been a bid over by Westy after we passed in the south, but they didn't. Their loss is our gain. 1 diamond, 2 hearts, not 1 hearts. I think probably 3.5 hearts here. If you want to go 4 hearts, even though you got a 7 loser, it's going to be a close call. But your partner's showing a fit with you in diamonds, and I like that a lot. And now I have a fit with hearts. Double fits, an extra trick. So even though it's a 7 loser, I would play it as a 6 loser myself. If it makes half the time, I get a game bonus. I am happy. Well, okay, let's take a look at 14B. There's got to be something else to this, doesn't it? Yeah, there is, and it's that one we talked about where we just go putzing around, and this time, still, the auction is a pass over here. One diamond, pass, one heart. Isn't that what a lot of you want to do? Just one heart. Okay, and then it comes in with 3 clubs. Yeah, that is the problem, isn't it? Now, I will say one thing. Take a look at the shape of the West hand. And what do you think happens around the rest of the table? 7-4-1-1. I'm expecting a singleton or a void, some really long suits elsewhere, and this was the exception of the rule. I don't see this happen very often at all, but in this case, look at, we've got a 5-3-3-2 here, and we've got a 4-4-3-2, and we've got a 5-4-2-2. No, they're normally going to be much more distributional than that. It just was one of those times, but if you took 13 cards and dealt this shape and dealt out the other 39 cards, most of the time you're going to have a lot more shape, a lot more singletons and voids, and 6 and 7 card suits yourself. So this is unlikely, and it's just something to think about. When you have this type of a hand, you can expect normally more distribution elsewhere. At any rate, so they're going to play it in 3 clubs over this way. They snuck one in on us, apparently, when we just did our 1 heart bid, because partner, for some reason, doesn't want to come back with 3 hearts. I would. Okay, at any rate, the opening lead, the ace of spades. A queen comes by the declare. What's that all about? Oh, you're playing a little sneaky play there, aren't you, since you have the 10, 9, 8, 7. I guess you want them to switch to another suit so they don't rough you because you've got a 4-4 on the side suit. I like that. They played the king. Oh, we had a little one, didn't we? Ha. All right, so the 3rd spade, and what happens? Good on you there over in the south. A rough in. Okay, so there's one trick that they've got. And the king of hearts from ace king. I'm not sure why you played it in that order. But you were able to catch a singleton queen, as we remember from before. So, okay, to the diamond suit. And goes to our partner's ace. We do see the king of diamonds in the dummy, by the way. Comes back with a heart, and they do a rough in. And they fall our queen of clubs. Yes, they play the king of clubs, and they have the rest of the tricks. So north-south has 5, and that means about 8 tricks for the east-west. Down 1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Even if it's doubled. Even if you doubled vulnerable for 200. And north-south would be making 4 hearts, 420 or 620 if vulnerable. So there is, I believe, a value of having a fit showing jump as a passed hand with the partner. Okay, try it. You'll like it. Well, okay, in our last hand in this segment, we have 2 different variations for the question number 15, which is, you open 1 no trump, and I respond 3 diamonds. Here we go. 3 diamonds is weak, preemptive into play. Well, I suppose you could play it that way. I'm not sure if that helps a lot, but most of you, I think, would be using some sort of a transfer system after Jacobi transfer. That is 1 no trump, you do 2 spades, transfers me to clubs, correct to diamonds, or a 4-way transfer, a minor suit statement, those types of things. There's several variations, so I don't think you need to use that bid here. Use it for something else. That is, if you have the capacity to remember all these things. So, 3 diamond shows a good 5 or 6 card suit, inviting opener to bid 3 no trump with extra or pass to play if you don't have diamond support or extras. And we have 35% there. 3 diamond shows 5-5 in the minors. Yes, some of you like to play it that way, forcing to 3 no trump or 5 of that minor. That is, 3 clubs is 5-5 in the minors invitational, 3 diamonds 5-5 game forcing. Could be played that way. I don't think it comes up as much as this treatment, though, which is where it shows a good suit. It's either pass if you don't have good support, or 3 no trump if you think you've got good support, and we can go ahead and take our first 6-7 tricks. We should have probably a 6-card suit, and we should have some toppers in the suit, 2 of the top 3. Okay, and we have a couple with some other responses. Then 17% of you chose to abstain. All right, so here we go. We play this one as a 6-card plus suit. probably 6, not 7, with 2 of the top 3 honors and 3 of the top 5. Yes, and it normally would be invitational values, of course. Another is, suppose a strong 3 diamonds here is game invitational in diamonds, or let's play in 3 no trump. 6 cards, total points of partnership should be near the game level, absolutely. We play minor suit Stamen using 2 spades for a diamond sign-off. Yes, you can do that. A 4-way transfer. Here's another one. 3 clubs and 3 diamonds bid via 2 spades and 2 no trump, the 4-way transfers. And do we have anything else? Here's one person that says slammy with diamonds, really. I would choose to go 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 something, 3 diamonds is interested in slamming that minor. Although some of you, and I've seen the Ginsburg Intelligent Bridge where it says, no, I'm just showing another suit. I'm interested in game, but I'm showing my second suit. I don't prefer that treatment. I like to play it slamish different. So I wouldn't use that one here. Another is invitation to slam. Somebody else has that too. Game forcing and promise says 3-card major suit. It allows opener to show a 5-card major if he has one, and then respond can either go 3 no trump of the major. And the one I like best of all, which is, got it on the card, but after all these years, I've never seen it. So they don't think it comes up. Well, it does for me and some of us, but if it doesn't for you, I hope you remember it when it comes up, which is the key. Well, all right, let's go ahead and try the hand here, and South is going to be the opener. And it is a 4-3-3, Ace-King 3 times in spades, Jack-10, 8-spot in diamonds, Ace-Jack 3 times in clubs, and Ace-Jack-10 4 times in hearts. That is 5, and another 5 is 10, and another 7 is 17, and maybe 18 if you count Jack-10. I think I might count Jack-10 third as worth a point. 18. Maybe we should bid 1 diamond, and then after a partner does something, we rebid 2 no trump to show more than a 15 to 17. But wait, what's the shape? 4-3-3. I think I'm going to take off 1 here myself. Now, maybe I'm a little pessimistic, but I'm not very fond of Jack thirds. But at any rate, so you're going to either open 1 diamond, come back with 2 no trump, and if you did 1 diamond, look at partner in the north. What are they going to do? Are they going to play inverted minors, maybe 2 diamonds? Will you find your 3 no trump? Or if you go in 5 diamonds, you're going to go down a couple. That's another story. But at any rate, let's say it is 1 no trump and you go by my kind of low method, which is to say 4-3-3. I don't have that great a texture. I'm going to just go ahead and open it 1 no trump. Okay, over to the West hand. Well, isn't this cute? It is a 6-4-3 zip with not a diamond to be found. I'm going to interfere. This West doesn't, but what would your bid be? Do you play conventions over the opponent's 1 no trump? Probably so. You might play Capiletti or something else like Don't, or who knows, maybe Meckwell's system. Anyway, whatever it is, you probably just want to go 3 clubs here anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't be poking around with a double to show a 1 suitor in Don't, or I wouldn't be bidding 2 clubs and then come back 3 clubs. Just go 3 clubs and mix it up. Anyway, they pass it for whatever reasons, and we get to our north end. This is the 6-3-3-1 with Ace-King 6 times. Well, yeah, it might be with 2 of the toppers that you may be in good shape, but your partner could have a doubleton, in which case that suit is not going to set up. So a 3 diamond bid really works quite well with these types of hands. Could be Ace-Queen 6 times. It could be Ace-Jack-10 6 times, something like that, where you have a chance to go ahead and do a finesse to go ahead and make your suit set up. Well, certainly with Ace-King, we like this chance. At any rate, so 3 diamonds it is, pass, and East, by the way, is quite amused with the Queen 4th. More on that later. And we back in South. Well, we had almost 18, didn't we? And so, yeah, we like our chances here with a Jack-10 third. So we'll accept 3 no trump. And the opening lead, of course, is going to be the King of Clubs, top of the sequence. The King comes out. Our partner plays the 2. What's that mean? And it's a low, not going up with the ace by the south hand. That's called the Bath coup, by the way, right? That's when they're leading from a split sequence, like King, Queen, 10, and giving old Westy a guess on whether or not they should continue the suit. Well, West, let's see, we're taking a look at the 2 and a 4. They're not playing a count signal that we can much determine. We know that there's at least 2 clubs in South. Well, they decide to play it again, and they fall for the trap, don't they? We bring it in with the ace, and our jack has been promoted. And we can do our diamond thing. It looks like it's going to set up, so we play it once. But do we win it? No, we don't win it. Why? Because we're playing a safety play. What if there was a bad split? 4-0. I know, only happens 10% of the time. But if you were to go up with the ace or the king, you're going to go down because you're going to get where they hold back and they win at the right time, and we don't set up the suit. So even though it's 10% chance, we go ahead and we have our belt and suspenders on here, right? So we let it ride, and they don't take it. Good on you, East. The 10, and they have to take it now or they won't get the trick. So the queen is won by East. Okay, you come back in a spade, since you can't come back in a club. You'd love to manufacture one of those. And you played the 3. I might go up with a high, top of nothing. I'm won by the south hand with the ace, and we're good to go. We can go up to our king of diamonds, our ace of diamonds, another diamond, more diamonds, and a club to our jack, which had been promoted, remember, on the Bath coup. Our king of spades, our ace of hearts, and they get the jack of hearts. So we've made 10 tricks. So once again, 1 no trump. Should have been a bid over here, 3 clubs, I believe. And then over here, since there wasn't, it was 3 diamonds. And if it was 3 clubs, 3 diamonds now, what does it mean? Oh yeah, I guess a little tough, doesn't it? Is that to play, or is it inviting 3 no trump? Okay, at any rate, didn't bid, we didn't have to worry about it. So 3 diamonds, so I have a 6-card suit. I have 2 of the top 3 honors. What are you going to do? And South says, sure. And recall that the critical play was not on trick 2 so much. That didn't matter too much. But it was this one over here on trick number 3 there. We have to be sure that we do not win the first time in case it's a 4-0 split. And actually, once we saw that it did show out on hearts, we knew it was a 4-0. So do not go up with the ace or king. All right? Okay, well, let's go ahead and try it one other way, and you know where that's going to come, don't you? That's right. We're going to take a look at when old Westy gets in and mixes it up a little bit. So, all right, so it is 3 no trump once again. They go with the king of clubs this time. Let's say they interfered with the auction, and they're not going to fall for the bait. They're going to do a switch. That would be the queen of spades, right, to start setting up that suit. We play the queen, won by us in the south, and all right, we do our diamond things, and once again, we do a holdback, do it the second time. They come back in a spade. After all, it was queen, so it was queen, jack, something, right? So, all right, we win with the king, do our diamond thing. So we have 5 tricks, and we now have 2 more diamonds, that's 7, and our 2 aces is 9, and that's going to be it. So we're not going to make an over trick here. So if you're playing duplicate play, we get 430 at the other table, and this table we only get 400 because they didn't fall for the Bath coup. Our hats off to you, West. Good play. You didn't fall for our little trick. Well, okay, bridge friends, I hope you're enjoying the show so far. That was some interesting twists and turns on those last 3 questions with the 6 hands. So let's see, that's 13 hands so far. We've got another 14. We are halfway there, so we might be going up through 5 or 6. We'll see how it goes. And I hope that you're taking a look at some of these hands and realizing we need some partnership agreements on these if you don't already have them. Now, the next one, we mentioned we had more that was going on with the no trump bids. And let's say it goes 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts by you. You don't see that one very often. Do you have an agreement? We take a look at the survey. Some say it's natural and forcing 1 round. Another says it's 4 spades, 5 hearts in the majors, asking over to pass or correct. And we have some other things going on also. We'll take a look at some hands on that and many other things that are going to be coming up in hands number 6 through 10 or 16 through 20. And so I will see you over on part 4. As always, thanks for coming by Bridge Hands. Have a great day playing bridge, and I'll see you soon.